Hello, 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 ladies, and welcome back to another episode of the Brittany Smith podcast. I am your host, Brittany N. Smith, and I'm so glad that you guys decided to join us today. I have an amazing guest. She is an entrepreneur, she's a mama, and she is a survivor. Okay, so she has an amazing story. And so she's going to tell us a little bit about her story, but then she's also going to be talking to us today about affiliate marketing. Those of you who have businesses in 2022, you need to do some affiliate marketing. If you want to make six figures in your business, if you want to expand your portfolio, if you want to have multiple streams of passive income, affiliate marketing is one of the things that you should be taking an interest in. And like I always say, if you are listening to the Brittany Smith podcast, you might as well get a notebook and just label it the Brittany Smith podcast notebook so that you can take notes, because we are going to get into some meaty content in this conversation. So Kayshaun, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. I'm excited to share my story, to drop some gems, to add to the Brittany Smith podcast notebook that y'all got. So I'm here to give it to you. So get ready to write down these gems.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So listen, Kayshaun, tell us, because I'm always interested in the story of the woman behind the brand, right? We'll get
Mhm.
to your business in a moment, but just give us like a brief synopsis of some of the things that you've overcome in your life.
Oh, wow. What I have overcome in my life. Okay, where do I want to start? So let's just say, I go by, the holistic pain and trauma warrior. And that is not just because I woke up and decided to have that title. It's just because of everything that has transpired into my life. And it is what my purpose is. So just overcoming some things, I've been dealing with. Health issues for over 20 years, which introduced me to the holistic side of things. No shame on Western medicine, but when it didn't work for me, it was the Western doctors who told me, hey, you need to try this. And I was like, oh, it introduced me to another world. So just overcoming that of dealing with something for over 20 years, but just as of something just recently, because it happened at the same time as my business shifted, but it was me shifting personally. But back in 2018, a drunk driver hit me on the freeway at 85 miles an hour. And it was nothing but a miracle in God that saved me, from that. And literally 56 days later, I got injured on a job. I was working at a prison, walking through some gates. The gates malfunctioned before I can completely get through them, and I was crushed. And I have been in therapy ever since.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yes, so since 2018, I'm just now getting to the point where I can wash dishes, I can, vacuum my room, wash my hair, again
Yeah.
on my own. So, it's been a rough 4 years almost trying to relearn how to use my body again, and just learning that, I'm not the same 100% Kayshaun. I have to learn how to adapt to where I'm at now. And, my career changed, something that I had a passion for, which I learned the difference between passion and purpose. But I had to figure out, what was something new. But all things work together for good, because learning to overcome those things at the same time as building a business, it helped make me, a stronger person, because I was in the medical field for 20 years. So that's all I've known. My
Right.
family is from the medical field, my mom, my aunts, cousins, my grandparents. And so to have my body transformed like that, to be able to know that, shoot, any doggone job right now, that's another challenge to, overcome, which in a way, I'm glad it has happened. Because I haven't been able to work a job, in
Mm,
all this time, and, running a business is very, very hard, and I've wanted to quit many times, but the
Sure.
position that I'm in, it was like, okay, well, if you quit, what you gonna do? You can't go get a job at McDonald's, Walmart, nowhere, because you
Right.
have to be in therapy 18,000 times a week and then trying
Right.
to recover from therapy and still got to run a business. So there's no going out doing that. So it wasn't even an option. So it's like a switch, came on in me, like, okay, I really have to make this happen because there is no other choice. It,
Sure.
it is continue to go forward, but it's all the little, I will say, trials and tribulations that I have been through that keeps giving me that strength and that courage and that tenacity to keep overcoming the next obstacles, because I know they're not going to stop. We're just getting prepared to get ready for the next one whenever it comes.
Sure. No, and that's amazing. First of all, your story is amazing. And the reason why I wanted you to share that is because I need the ladies listening to hear that in spite of what you've been through, business is still possible, right? Like
Right.
I want them now, when you talk about your business, it's all going to come through a different light because we've been exposed to what you've gone through even up until this point. So the fact that you're still doing business, the fact that you're still pursuing destiny, the fact that you're still changing lives is incredible, mad inspiring. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just wow. So tell us how you arrived at your business like today. Like, what was that transition like, and what is the driving force behind your business? What is your business? Like, tell us
Okay.
about, yeah.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So my business is, like I said, I'm a holistic pain and trauma warrior, owner of Renew You Body Butters. It's a luxury skincare and holistic company. We provide skincare products for those suffering from skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, acne, body acne, hyperpigmentation, things of that nature. And we have this amazing affiliate program with 45 affiliates plus one celebrity brand ambassador who all represent the company and make additional company as they make additional income, passive income, as they represent the brand. And we do a lot of networking, collaborating, and building relationships as well. And now I help established entrepreneurs start, grow, and scale their own affiliate programs, because everyone should have one. If you have a business, why do anything by yourself when you can network, collaborate, and build relationships? But I'll go into that a little later. But the I would say the root behind how this business started was my son, my youngest son. So I have eczema, a skin condition called HS, and some other things going on. Like I said, I've been dealing with stuff for 20 years, but it was controllable, where we can go get a stick of cocoa butter or some shea butter or something like that, and it would just take care of it. Plus, my oldest son, but my youngest was diagnosed when he with eczema when he was about 2 or 3 months old, and it was very aggressive, and he had multiple forms of eczema. I didn't even know the human body could have multiple forms of eczema. I thought you could just have one. But long story short, it was a grueling 3 years of listening to the doctors, because I was working in the field at the time. So you think they know what's best, but things wasn't working. He was, having blood infection, shredding his skin, scarring up, and all they could do was just steroids and sleeping medication. And I'm like, I'm failing as a mom. The medicine's not working. What can I do? So, working with products, natural ingredients, I'm not a stranger to it, So I'm like, okay, let me try what I do know. And I seen a little bit of a difference, but it was like, oh, only a couple of minutes or a day or two. So I had to go back to school. I had to learn about all these products and mixing and seeing how the skin texture changes. Is it going to heal the skin? And so, long story short, I made my products for over 3 years until I was like, okay, this is what's really helping him and other people. And so for the next 7 year, which is a total of 10 years, I was just, making products for my family. It's a need. I tell people, my family and I, we are product of the product. If the company was to shut down, I still got to make the products because we need everything. But in 2018, I had the opportunity to put my products in a store, in a friend's store. And remember, 2018 is when those accidents happened.
Yeah.
And this was maybe a couple of months after both accidents. And so I'm just used to, selling at schools, churches, little events like that, because I've been doing this for 10 years. People
Right.
know what I'm doing. And plus, I'm a nurse. So they getting consultations and stuff at the time because I'm helping. But I had the opportunity to put my stuff in the store. But she was like, you got to be legit. You got to have everything, T's crossed, I's dotted. And I was like, okay, so this is got to be official. And in 2018, Renew You Body Butters was born.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, wow, and more wow. I hope y'all are hearing this,
Yeah.
okay? Because what Kayshaun just did was take away all your excuses as to why you can't do something.
Yes. And I'm about to
I'm
take
over
the
here.
rest of them away if it's any left when we get
Yes.
through.
I'm over here in my head, but like, well, dang, like I need to get with the program and just continue to go on, because basically what you're saying is, in spite of everything that came up against you, your business was always in the works. That's the first thing. The second thing is your business was born out of a need that was in your house.
Yes.
And so for those of you who are listening right now who are toying with the idea of a business, oftentimes the need is in our house, and it's something that you have to respond to.
Hmm.
Her child was in need, and so she said she went back to school for this. Like, she did all of these different things, and I bet you, prior to her son being born or prior to these issues arising, she wasn't thinking about business like that. She wasn't thinking about necessarily, a body line, like a skincare line, right? Like, maybe you did have ideas of business,
Yeah,
but
entrepreneurship is really heavy in my family,
okay,
especially with my dad. But I knew I wanted a business. I
right,
dibbled and dabbled in all kind of things, network marketing, which leads to the affiliate program. I'll get to
sure,
that because all of that is all in alignment. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was busy. Anytime someone, oh, this is a good idea, try this, try that, and I would try stuff. I would be good at it, but it wasn't a passion behind it or a purpose behind it.
right. And that's you literally took the words right out of my mouth. I think that we're all multi-talented.
Hmm.
Like you said, there's things that we're good at, but the thing that is going to get you to the level of success or help you fulfill your potential is the thing that you're passionate about. And it's also the thing that answers a problem
Yeah,
that's bigger than you.
right.
Like, I might sell paparazzi jewelry because I like jewelry, and who doesn't like jewelry? But that doesn't have impact, with a cause behind it for
Yeah.
me. Now, maybe I struggled with, confidence issues, and jewelry was a way for me to escape my,
Yeah.
like, if that's your story, then all right, maybe selling jewelry is your purpose. But in this case, for those of you who are listening and trying to figure out if the business that you're in is for you, is there an impact that's being made? And not just in your life, but the lives of those around you. Are there generations being impacted as
Yeah.
a result of the work that you're doing? That's the kind of business we want to do over here at the Brittany Smith podcast. We
Yeah.
want businesses that impact. We want businesses that are inspired by a cause, right?
Hmm.
Like, because now, Kayshaun, you have the ability to save lives with what you're doing. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like, this business is more than just I want to make money.
More than that, because it was more like, where was I at when, I was going through this with my son, and that's why, again, I say I had to go to school. I've never stopped going to school. I had to learn. I took anthropology and geology for fun, which came into play as I'm looking for ingredients and stuff on different continents and stuff with different soils. I mean, I'm on this on a deeper level.
Right.
Most people who were around, yeah, they knew how to mix some products, but that basic stuff wasn't going to help with the war that I was in, with my son.
Ooh,
That's why I had to, like, when the products did start to work a little bit, it was like, okay, it's working, but there's something else missing. This is why I'm the holistic pain and trauma warrior because I had to look at, okay, what is he drinking? What is he eating? I had to look at all things around us and incorporate all of them to make an impact. That's why I'm so big on education, where you can be using tons of products. I don't like for people, I'm very frugal and I don't like for people to waste their money. I will rather educate you to make sure that you're drinking water, hydrating your skin correctly, eating the proper food so that you use less products. You only need more products because you're neglecting your body in all these other areas. So it's like you want to be holistically whole when you're fighting these different type of obstacles.
Absolutely. And ladies, y'all know that self-care is a thing over here on the Brittany Smith podcast. And so even everything that she just said, as an entrepreneur, as a woman, these are things that we need to pay attention to take care of ourselves. You can't just work out. You got to work out and eat right. You
Yeah.
can't just work out and eat right. You got to work out, eat right, and drink right. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like she said, holistically taking care of ourselves and taking care of our bodies. And so that almost sounds like a separate episode in terms of just how to take care of your body as an entrepreneur. Like
Yes,
it's a different thing.
it
We're
is.
busy. We're moms, we're entrepreneurs, we're wives, we are ministers, we are community
Sisters,
advocates.
aunties, friends.
Yeah, we're all of
Yeah.
that. And so if we're not showing up for ourselves, then it's going to be impossible for us to show up for other people the way that we need to.
You know what,
Um,
Brittany? That makes me think of really quick. This is why I tell people self-care is every day, not just one day a week, a couple of times. No, it's every day. And so, you know how you just gave all those different examples in different areas. It's not just exercise or food or water, it's different things. So, because self-care is every day, you get to do something every day to make sure you're working on a different area in your life to pour into yourself. That's when I go into the next trauma thing that I had to overcome as I'm building my business, I've had to learn, give when your cup is overflowing and full. Stop digging inside of yourself and giving to other people because you're not giving your best self. Now that
Woo!
I'm letting my cup remain full, people are getting the best of me now. So, but that all comes with pouring into yourself on a daily basis. But it took a trauma and me almost dying,
Oh my God.
facing almost cancer. I had some tumors. I get into that in a minute, but it took me almost dying, everyone leaving me, my kids watching me wither away while I'm trying to build this business with them, for me to pay attention to myself, to realize, oh, I've been digging inside of myself, giving everybody everything. But because I had to focus now holistically on myself, I had to pour into myself to be here today, or I would not be here
Yes,
today.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is so
I'm
like there's so many different things that I could just like go. We
gonna
can
be
just
coming back, y'all.
yeah, we're gonna have to do like a part two. For those of you who don't know, there's two different series that we've got coming up on the podcast, and one is the inspiring interview, and then the other one is the business expert interview. This was supposed to be the business expert interview, but y'all, we're mashing them together this time because our lives are so meshed together. I think in 2022 you can't really have a business apart from your life. Like everything is kind of just flowing together.
Yes.
So I'm glad, Kayshaun, that you're here and you're really giving the journey to and through your business. Doing life while doing business at the same time. What you're showing us is that life doesn't stop just because you say you want to have a business.
Girl, okay.
And like that can just be the title of another show. Like life doesn't stop just because you have a business. That we could just go off.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do want us to kind of pivot here
Okay.
and talk about your products. Like what kind of products do you have? Are your products in other stores now? And then how you got into the affiliate marketing space.
Okay, so at the moment, no, I'm not in any stores now, but I did get up to 3 boutiques at a time. So within my 3.5 years of being in business, I did get into 3 boutiques. And as far as the products, so we have body and facial products. We have body butters, body oils, bath salts, we have body scrubs, herbal bath tea bags, so that you get the bath salts and the herbs as well, but they're in the tea bag, so they're not floating all over your tub and going down your drain and clogging them up. And they can be used as foot soaks or facial steaming as well, which
Oh,
leads me to we have the facial line, which is a facial wash, toner, and moisturizer. And we have a facial serum and body wash in a turmeric soap bar.
nice. Do
Yes.
y'all hear that? I'm over here like,
Mm,
yes.
everything's organic. Everything's organic. It's natural. It's made fresh. There's no preservatives. So you're getting fresh, natural products to be feeding into your skin. Now, you want to know, how did I get into this affiliate marketing?
Yes. Yes.
So, okay, let me give you a little bit of history. So, I'm not working no more. I'm realizing, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because I started getting momentum, and I had to stop doing the events because I needed people to go with me. This was like within the first 6 months of me getting, having my business. But how many, people get tired of carrying tables and products and sitting at an 8-hour event and then got to drive you home, unload the car. They not finna do that forever to help you, with your business. And I appreciate those who did come with me, but it was like, okay, you dealing with a different body now. You got to go online. And I was like, oh my God, this sea of internet. I got to go online. And
Yeah.
so first I had to find my identity, I would say, because I was just in some glass jars at that time. And once I did and had my first label set, I don't look anywhere near how I looked then. But I was 3 months online, had just launched my website, and this girl hit me up in the DM and was like, hey, I like your products. I like your brand. Can I be your affiliate? And I'm like, what? Can you be what? She was like, yeah, I promote your brand, you give me a commission. And I'm all like, hold up, let me look into this and I'll get back to you. So I go to some of my mentors that I had at the time, and I'm all like, why is this person coming to me asking me this? What is this? Why do they want to do this? And they're like, girl, you do not understand what just happened. And I'm all like, well, make me understand what just
Right.
happened. And so, long story short, they let me know that I could be the holistic Mary Kay in Avon. That's basically how we can build this. And she was like, they explained to me, and I'm like, okay, I get the idea of it. So I went back to her and was like, hey, I like this idea. I said, I'm interested. And I said, there's a lot of learning and training that I'm going to have to do because I'm going to want to build this right. But if you want to ride with me, help me, and let's go, let's do this. And so that was almost 2 years ago. And we are 45 affiliates in, one celebrity brand ambassador in almost 2 years. And out of those 45 affiliates, I only asked three. The other 42 came just like
Get
how,
out of here.
yes,
Get out. Do
yeah,
y'all hear this? Do y'all
yes.
so all right. Let me back up.
Hmm.
First of all, okay, when you are operating in purpose, when you are operating out of a place of passion,
You better tell it.
the things come to you.
You better tell it.
Okay, the opportunities come to you, the clients come to you, and so you guys know I'm a believer. I love Jesus, and so oftentimes I have people come out here and they love Jesus. This is a biblical thing that we live by. That
Yes.
when we're doing what we were created to do, we don't have to hustle like
Mm-mm.
everybody else. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to get into the rat race. Like, what he has for me is for me. And so what you just said is a prime example of that. You said 42. Now, if you would have said, like, oh yeah, I got 3 affiliates and I only asked 2 of them, you have 45 affiliates and 42 of them came looking for you.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah. And it went really, I'm loving how you just explained how when stuff come to you, when you walking in alignment and purpose, because it went really fast, within like a 6 month period. I I had what, maybe almost 15 affiliates in my celebrity brand ambassador. I was like, wait a minute. And remember, all I was doing was vending events, at the churches and the school. That's as big as I ever thought this to be. But it took an accident, to remove me out of something that I had been in for 20 years, for me to go when God was like, okay, go on. And because I'm all like, I don't know what to do, and God was like, but you know what? You know what you're good at? You're good at networking and collaborating and building relationships, because I had a very traumatizing childhood. Both my parents were drug addicts. So just living in that world of
Oh,
drug users and drug dealers and stuff like that. And that's a whole nother horror story. But anyway, for me to be able to eat, have clothes, whatever, survive, I had to network. And so God was like, you already know what to do. Get out here and do it, which is why in my affiliate program, networking, collaborating, and building relationship is so important, because that's how it started. That girl approached me networking and wanted to collaborate. And look, I found out 6 months into her being an affiliate. She was like, hey, I'm following you because I'm watching you and I'm learning you, because I want to start my own skincare, my own hairline. And I'm like, what? You are? I'm like, oh, okay. So that made me take on a different shift. I'm all like, oh, I got to help her. I got to guide her. I got to give her some advice. She's representing me. I got to help her come out. And she came out, and she came out hard.
mm,
A year later, and I support her. I endorse her company. And you know what? She's still working with me. She's
that's right.
still with the brand almost 2 years later.
That's
And
incredible.
now every affiliate that I look for. So that's another thing that's different about mine. You can't just come apply. You got to be approved. You can apply, and then we're going to approve, because
Right.
I want to push you just as much as you're pushing me. Being an affiliate is a lot of work. You're promoting someone's brand, whether you're writing a blog, making a video, making content, pictures, or whatever. I'm not about to let you do all that work and you just post it on your own. No, I went from 2 platforms to 9 social media platforms because of
Ooh,
my affiliates. I'm about to put you on. I don't need to be on the billboards. I'm going to put y'all on. I don't need to be in every magazine. I'm going to put y'all on. And as my business has grown, who you think I'm hiring? If they have what my company has needs,
right.
I hire them. This is a family. This is a community. This is an empire that we building over here. So that's why they be like, let me come over here too. Shoot,
Yeah.
let's see what we can do. But it's all about networking, and building those relationships, because it came to a point I needed them. Remember, I can't be out here running around. I'm in therapy, 5 times a week and different things like that. But Brittany, let me tell you what happened late 2020. I have been really sick throughout the year, for the past year in 2020, in and out of the hospitals. The doctors didn't know. And I had just, got my celebrity brand ambassador. The affiliate program is popping. I'm doing my lives, networking. And then I get really, really sick. And then, long story short, we find out I have 2 tumors inside of me, and they're malignant. And because of the pandemic and everything going on, which is why I'm such a strong advocator, I was bedridden for
Mm.
almost a year, waiting to have surgery, wondering if I have cancer, wasting, away in front of my kids. And I'm all like, God, why would you let my business, why would you give me this celebrity brand ambassador and got all these affiliates? And now I was already in a messed up position. Like, you mean to tell me the accident and the gate crushing wasn't enough? Now I got to
Right.
be having tumors in my body and I can't do nothing. And he was like, yeah, but you know
Woo.
what happened? You heard of Clubhouse?
Mm-hmm.
So one of my mentors was like, you heard of Clubhouse before? I said, nope. She was like, it's an audio app. And although you're in bed, you can talk from
Come
the bed.
on. Come on, mentor.
Look, and I'm like, but she was like, but this is when Clubhouse was invite only.
Right.
And so I'm all like, oh my God, how am I going to get an invite to this prestigious app? One of my affiliates, you better believe it, who was been there from the beginning. But y'all, Clubhouse has been a blessing. You know, a lot of my affiliates have come from there. And something that came that major happened last year was the White Label World Expo found me on Clubhouse.
Mm.
And this was an event that cost over tens of thousands of dollars to attend. And I'm all like, where's the money going to come from? Remember, I'm physically enabled. Remember, I was trying to get people to go to a vending event that was just local, and they was tired of that. And but long story short, y'all, my affiliates that's been rocking with me, people I have been networking and collaborating with over these years, they flew to Las Vegas to stay with me for one whole week. I didn't pay for no plane tickets. I didn't pay for no hotel
Oh
tickets.
my
I
God.
didn't pay for them to work with me for the whole week because they knew I couldn't to attend an event like this. Do you know the amount of faith that it takes to be like, oh my God, my friends and family is not here. The people who I wanted to be here, the people who I thought
Woo.
should have been here. Like, am I, God, you really about to make me make this move with strangers who I ain't never seen face to face? And he was like, yep, I am. And I did. And look, on day 2, somebody was trying to buy my company. But you see, that did not happen. But I'm like, I can't not believe having this affiliate program did this. If I wouldn't have stood
Yeah.
on that faith, you know, and those people, they were with me. They've been riding with me, watching me, supporting me, believing in me the whole time that I could have that faith. I'm all like, wow, it's up from here. What we about to do next? Goal for me this year, you know, like I said, those 42 came to me. So I'm all like, okay, I've been, you know, I got a little bit more strength now. You know, I'm not I'm starting to slow down on my therapy before I start some other ones, but I can do a little bit more. I said I'm going after my affiliates this year. And I want
Ooh.
to, so I'm going after 55 affiliates this year. Plus, I want to help 100 business owners start, scale, and grow their own affiliate programs because I don't have to be the only one over here
Yeah.
networking, collaborating, and building relationships. Every business owner should be doing this. Why do it by yourself? Because I couldn't. I needed them. And
Right.
look how that all fell into alignment.
So when you said, you started talking about how you can do a little bit more now.
Hmm.
Before you said 55, I was like, we're going for 100. In my head, I like 100 this year, 100 affiliates. And so what happens is, as you are seeking to help 100 business owners, they become your affiliates. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're gonna exceed 100
Well,
affiliates
my
this
real
year.
goal is 3,000 because Madam CJ
Oh,
Walker is one of my inspirations. And so I'm actually a mentor with the Walker's Legacy Foundation. And so she had 3,000 women as her sales force. And I'm like, okay, I got to have over 3,000
come
affiliates. That's
on.
my long-term goal.
That's amazing. Listen, y'all, this episode is being recorded in 2022. But if you're listening and it's 2023, 2024, okay,
Right?
I am just going to say that she's already reached her goal. Okay.
All
I'm just going
right.
to
All
say it.
right. I'm
That
declaring
is,
decree that.
yes, I'm just going to put it into the atmosphere so that her future can catch up with the word that's already been
Yes.
spoken. That's
We speaking
amazing.
that into existence.
Yes, that's phenomenal.
Thank you.
So before we wrap up, for those of us who are listening and you have our wheels turning, like, okay,
Mhm.
I have an idea of what affiliate program means. Tell us in basic terms, what
Mhm.
does it mean to have an affiliate program? And then give us some basic steps to get started with affiliate programming.
Okay, so I love explaining this because I like breaking barriers and change and making change. So look at an affiliate as someone that is referring something. We are always referring things to one another, whether if it's a movie, food, a place to live, we're always referring something. Real estate agents and life insurance brokers, they always say, if you refer someone to me, I'm gonna give you a little kickback. You get $100 referral or something like that. It's the same thing. Brand ambassador, it's the same thing. Influencer, it's the same thing. It is somebody that is promoting, representing your brand in some form or fashion. It does not matter if it's a product or a service, but they refer it and they're getting something from you, whether if it's money, it could be products, it could be a discount, it could be free shipping, your services. It's just an agreement. Don't let the word affiliate or brand ambassador, you're just making an agreement for them to refer you something. Just
Okay.
look at it like that. But the easiest way to get started in affiliate market and having your own affiliate program, and this is the easiest way, and I did it backwards, but it was a pivotal transition moment in my business when it happens. Start with, if you have a business and you have current clients right now, you can start your affiliate program right now, today. Remember, I started with a stranger approaching me. And it wasn't until almost like a year later when, and I had all women. And this is when I switched to having men as well as my affiliates. So men and women can be an affiliate with Renew Your Body Butters. But it was a customer of mine. And he was like, basically, I've been rocking with you before you had a business name. I've been rocking with you when you was in your developmental form. He was like, I buy your product, I promote your product, I make videos, I refer people. He was just going off on me and was like, why I can't be an affiliate? Why I can't make, and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I did not ask my current clientele, my current customers to be an affiliate. The thought did not cross my mind at all. I was stuck on meeting strangers and other people. So now that is a part of my welcoming email thread. Anybody that's coming down to my, and you subscribe, you're gonna know that I have an affiliate program. If you're a customer, you're gonna know that you have the option to become an affiliate. But start with what you have now, because if they're buying your services, if they're buying your products and utilizing it, why not give them a discount? Give them, some type of kickback, and don't think you're losing money. I like to, I don't want to say argue, but debate with people, especially when they think that I'm losing money, because my affiliates make 20% commission, plus the customer gets a 20% discount as well. So people are all like, how are you making money, and blah 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 blah, and I'm all like, well, one, I'm a luxury skincare line, so my prices is at a different, whole nother level
Yeah.
than other companies. So I have the room, I established that in the beginning. And then as well, when you give, you receive more. I'm not the only one out here pushing my brand, pushing my product. I got 45 affiliates plus a celebrity brand ambassador. And this is all organic marketing for my business. I could go spend all this money on Facebook ads, Google ads, or just ads on whoever's platform. I don't know what's going to happen. But
Right.
with my affiliate program, well, when you have your own, you only pay when a transaction has been made, when a
Right.
sale has been made. So this is the most cost effective way in marketing your business. But don't just look at it. Like I said, don't just use people to market your business. Like I said, it takes time, which I learned along the way, to make videos. That's not no one take thing. That could be 18
Ah,
minutes, shoot. Or just making, the content and writing these blogs and all of this stuff. I'm like, okay, you're going to post it and I'm going to post it too. Other people are going to post it too. And it's like the people are already right there.
right.
So start with who you have, but there are a lot of benefits, of having an affiliate program that's cost effective, and your business will explode if you take on the from the aspect that you're networking, collaborating, and building a relationship with them
Absolutely. That's awesome. And so, ladies, I want you to not miss this, that you can start right now.
right now.
Okay. If you have one client, you can start right now.
And
Okay.
you didn't need no tech or nothing, because I didn't
Yeah.
have no tech or nothing in the beginning. I didn't have my stuff put all together the way I have it now until maybe like the 13th, 14th affiliate. That's why I was like, oh no, I can't keep DMing and
Yeah.
doing this rigamajig stuff. But you
Girl,
would believe from that first DM agreement, all kind of graphics and stuff was made. I got an affiliate program right with
listen,
that one. So you
listen.
can too.
That and so that in and of itself, I think, is even another episode in terms of getting ready and putting systems in place to
Hmm.
support the success that you're trying to bring into your
Oh
business. But
yes,
that's a whole nother thing.
another one.
So I want us to kind of recap with the
Yes.
practical pieces that we can put in place right now. So one, you want to remember that word of mouth publicity, word of mouth selling is probably the most powerful selling,
Hmm.
because people want they want results. And so if you tell me, yo, I lost 30 pounds with this candy bar I eat every day, like, and I see, I can physically see that you done lost them 30 pounds, like that's the kind of selling that is going to be most effective. And
Hmm.
so if you want your business to get out there, you want the people that your business is blessing or that they're getting results from what you're doing, you want them to tell other people, hey, I got results from this.
Yes.
Hey, my child had really bad eczema until I started using Renew You body butter, and now their skin is brand new, like they just came out the womb. Like, like
Mhm.
you want that kind of publicity. And so when you talk about one, it gives people buy-in, because not only do they get the results, but they get to help other people get results, and they get cash from it.
Right.
Like, what? I'm
It's
getting
a
paid.
win-win.
It's a win-win-win-win-win. Like everybody wins on all the fronts. And so you need to, in terms of a practical to-do list from this episode, one, you want to identify what you can give your affiliates, what you can give the people that are sharing your business, like whether it's a money percentage, whether it is a product, a free product, or maybe it's promotion on your platforms, like whatever it is, you need to list out the things.
And don't limit yourself. The
Yeah,
sky is the limit when making those agreements.
absolutely. But you want to write down everything that you can think of, and then you can tailor the program to what you can offer right now. One.
Hmm.
Two, like Kayshaun said, she started out with that one lady. And then the other ones came. And so she gave herself room to grow. So you need to give yourself grace and give yourself room to grow. It does not have to be perfect
It
when
doesn't.
you
Enjoy the
first
process.
started.
Enjoy the process.
Enjoy the process. So now you can be like Kayshaun, talk about, yeah, I started with one and now I'm at 45. Like, you know what I'm saying? And granted, it was work. You know what I'm saying? There are
Oh,
things she had to figure out. There are some kinks that she ran into. There are some things that she had to learn the hard way. But
mhm.
now that she is doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Kayshaun, before we go, can you kind of give us an idea or some insight as to what kind of increase happened in your business? Like, I don't know if it's like a money number, or like illustrate for us the increase that has happened in your business as a result of your affiliate program.
Okay. One example really quick is like I mentioned before, when I first came online, I was just on Facebook and Instagram. And I was forced on the Instagram, but that's all that I known. But as these affiliates were coming out from out of the woodworks, they're on TikTok and Twitter and Pinterest and all these other platforms. And it's like, well, how can I have them on those platforms representing my company and I'm not there? So that forced me to spread out to get to those 9 different platforms, that I'm across the board, and sales have been coming in from all of those platforms. I'm meeting people, networking and collaborating with people, just even, I would say a lot of growth in my business in different aspects, like getting the invite to the clubhouse. Another affiliate, she used to work conventions, and she was able to give me a lot of tips to get ready for that event that I went to. And my affiliates got me into blogging because one of them was a blogger. I wasn't out here blogging, so they can't be blogging about me, and I'm not blogging about my own company. So it's large aspects like that. And one little tip I want to give of how an affiliate program can help with growth in your business is with your email list. With my affiliates, they know, and this is why I offer the customer discount. You don't have to. This is just what I do, that I grew into. But the affiliates know their customers are going to sign up to be a subscriber, and I'm going to educate them, and I'm going to talk to them. They know that they don't have to keep talking to them all the time. They can speak to them whenever they do, but when they come on board, I'm going to nurture their audience. So they are helping me grow my email list, not just me, not just my email magnet. No, it's my 45 affiliates and celebrity brand ambassador that's helping me grow my email list. And at one point in time, I wasn't thinking about, an email list. And when I did, now I'm over 1,000 in my email list, and I didn't work hard at all. So there are many, many different miracles, signs, and wonders and blessings of having an affiliate program. There's a lot more in store coming out, but that's just a few things that has happened since having them.
Awesome. 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 Listen, just wow. Okay. Like I'm about to hop over here and start making my list of things that I can offer my audience as
Mhm.
affiliates. And you know, this is something like I had mentioned at the very beginning of this episode, that if you want to have multiple six figures, seven figures in your business, this is one of the strategies
Mhm.
that will help your business to grow, and you're not even doing the extra work other than connecting with people and rewarding them for promoting your business. So ladies, I really want you, like, if you don't walk away with anything else, I want you to make that list of what you can offer people as affiliates, and I want you to put your affiliate program into action by the end of February. Like that's the challenge
All
of the
right,
Brittany Smith
y'all.
podcast. You know what I'm saying? So Kayshaun, thank you so much for joining us today. Do you have anything for the ladies? Like, how do we find you? What's your website? How can we connect with you?
Yes, yes. So the website is www.renewyoubodybutter, just like how it sounds, RenewYouBodybutter, Renew You Body Butter. And that is across all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, um, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, and you can always reach me through my email, info@renewyoubodybutter.com, or the easiest way, hit me up in DM. I'm not one of those business owners that don't respond to the DM. If it's not me, it's my team, and I will eventually get the message and respond. I encourage, if you have questions, and when you go to the website, you're going to see the products, the affiliate program workshops, and shoot, I might as well drop this gem on y'all today, since it just happened after midnight today. Brittany, I'm gonna let y'all have it. So your girl just made a shift. This is what happened when you have an affiliate program, when you networking and collaborating and building relationships. They bring you this thing called joint ventures.
Yeah.
So through this joint venture, now I've been able to customize a nonprofit start your own affiliate program workshop. So
Oh,
nonprofits, if you are interested in starting your own affiliate program, I got a workshop for you. So I am helping for-profits business and nonprofits get their affiliate programs growing, started, and scaling.
that is amazing. That is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. I'm like,
ma'am.
oh my God, I can't believe I just said that.
Yes, yes, that's
It's official.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes. So listen, ladies, y'all heard it first here.
Mhm.
And I want you to be inspired by what you heard today. I really, really, really want you guys to put your affiliate marketing programs in place like ASAP,
Amen.
and just get it going. Kayshaun, thank you so much for the gems. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for inspiring us today on the Brittany Smith podcast. Ladies, don't forget you can join me on Facebook in the Female Coaches, Consultants, and Content Creators group on Facebook. You need to get in there. If you're watching in the group, hello, and thank you for being here. But if you're listening to the podcast, make sure you join us on Facebook. There's going to be more interviews like this, more content, more training for women in business. I might even have to bring Kayshaun back just to teach on affiliate marketing as like a workshop or something in the group, because like I said, I'm all for making more money in your business, more money that you didn't really have to work for, honestly. Like that
Passive
we're here to
money.
work smarter and not harder.
Mhm.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Brittany Ann Smith, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Okay.
And cut.